EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This time Wilson will throw. Going for Metcalf. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 77 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. Switch.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Jamal Adams there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Dancing to his left. Able to find Lazard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
To throw again, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
We won. Number 50. Hey, you find over here. Run. Number 50. 57's a mutt. Over.
Rodgers again now. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. That's the pass.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. They'll roll it, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Seattle.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. A gain of 15. And the Seahawks 1st down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Wilson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until a defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Jason Myers to kick off for us.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And just shutting him off there. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Preston Smith on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers steps away to his left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.